I've been on YouTube for 7 years, and I can tell you that I have seen almost everything that's happened. I'm like an analytics nerd. I just really dive deep. My wife kind of gets annoyed just by how much I check my analytics and try to really psychoanalyze what's going on with my audience. So in today's video, I'm going to try to use that knowledge and tell you why I feel your views are down in 2025. I have 3 reasons why. This is just a discussion. This isn't law. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, but that doesn't make me an expert by far. There's been a lot of myths. There's been a lot of things that YouTube has changed this year, the algorithm being one of them. They have this new metric called audience satisfaction that they came out with, and it really dives deep into just how happy viewers are with your videos. The things that matter: audience retention, thumbnail click-through, likes. They've introduced this new hype feature, which I don't know what that is. I've gotten a few hypes, but I didn't really think that it did much for my videos. The first reason that I see is because of the season. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. One thing that I see consistently is the winter time, maybe like December, January, February. I see a boost in my views. Every season I've seen it. I've seen a boost. Maybe it's just me, but I've seen a boost around my birthday of the channel. You know, you have like this birthday when YouTube, when you've created your channel, YouTube takes inventory of that. I've seen boosts in my views around that time. The different seasons where you have to think about people being home, people off on vacation, they have a lot more time to consume content. But when it's, you know, regular work week, they don't necessarily have that much time. So you will see drops also. I've seen in the summertime when people are just doing more vacationing, they're not really on their day-to-day schedule that they normally have throughout the regular year. I mean, I will see a boost around 4th of July. 4th of July, I've seen like watch time hours go up around that time. The second reason that I see views go down is because your audience may have outgrown your content. If you're not making entertainment content, think about how you view content. Think about what makes you click, what makes you stay when you do click. If it's entertainment, that's something that's pretty much timeless, right? Unless you get older and you're no longer entertained by that person. It's something that's timeless. I run a YouTube channel for a law firm, and you see people coming through that like a revolving door. You know, over 95% of the viewers are usually new because it's seasonal. Some of the information that this channel has, it's only meant for a certain time of your life. They may subscribe, but if it's not something that's entertaining, not something that grows with the person as they go through different stages of their life, then most likely the subscribers will just come dead subscribers and they'll stop viewing your content. If you look at some of your favorite YouTubers, ask yourself, why did I subscribe to those channels? Even this channel, if you're subscribing to me and you're trying to figure out how to grow on YouTube while you're struggling with your YouTube journey, I most likely won't have you as a subscriber for too long. Unless you're someone like me that's just always stoked about learning new things about YouTube, how to get better, how to grow, then I may be someone that you also no longer find interesting. This is why you see a lot of YouTubers making multiple channels. They want to be able to touch the same audience in different areas of their life. The third reason, which is a big mistake that I've made because I was chasing after other people and trying to mimic their content, is chasing thumbnails. Your thumbnail is a brand, right? Your thumbnail is something that's recognizable, something that people will automatically click when they see, oh, this is Coach Court's brand, this is so-and-so's brand. But when you consistently change that to try to mimic someone else's brand, they may not even recognize who you are. It's like going into McDonald's and expecting to get a Big Mac, right? It just doesn't work. The other thing is making your thumbnail too similar to the last one. If you have a thumbnail that is almost identical to the previous thumbnail without a whole lot of words being changed, they may think that they've already seen that video. So it's important that you get real specific about how you position your thumbnail, how you design it to not confuse your audience, your core audience, but also it has to be appealing enough to attract new audiences. All right, Court, so what's the fix? I'll tell you what the fix is right now. If you're someone that's struggling to get new views, what you need to do is get really good at your first 30 seconds of your video. You have to be able to hook an audience as quickly as possible to prevent them from dropping off. Because what that does is it shows YouTube that your channel is interesting. It's content that's spot on with what a person wants to see. And if they get you past the test audience, they'll boost you to a wider audience. You ever see where you have like this really high click-through rate, but you have a really small view count? It's because they never pushed you to a wider audience. They may have pushed you to the people who are in your circle, the people who are already subscribed, but when it comes to being a good enough video to push you to other audiences, you'll see your click-through ratio actually decline once you see the content being pushed to a wider audience. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for taking this walk with me, and I hope to see you in the next video.